Tired of getting the same old tech and smartphones? Well, here's the phone for you. The Sagus V Squared. It is packed with more industry-leading tech than any other phone. Up to 464 gigs of storage, a 21-megapixel camera that shoots 4K video, Harman Kardon speakers, lag-free wireless HD streaming to your TV, and get this, the phone is waterproof. Be among the first to get the V Squared. Go to Indiegogo.com and type V Squared into the search bar. Again, that's INDIEGOGO.com to get your own V Squared. Hey, my friends, we will get to the show in just a moment, but first, we are running a listener survey here at Earwolf to help us know more about Spontaneanation listeners. This information helps us find advertisers that are well matched to you and your interests, and that increases the chance of having happy advertisers, which means happy listeners. Everybody wins, and the show remains for free. Please go to podsurvey.com/PFT and take the survey. It takes less than 5 minutes, I swear. The survey is completely anonymous, so if you're embarrassed about buying certain things, don't worry. Your secret is safe. When you're finished the survey, you can enter your email for the chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. Where I'm from, $100, still a lot of money. And we'll give away one gift card every month. Longtime Earwolf listeners may have taken one of our surveys before, but this is a new, updated version, and it would be great if you would take it again because advertisers like it when we have the most up-to-date answers. Plus, you'll have another chance to win that $100 gift card. Once again, go to podsurvey.com/PFT to take our survey and to help this show. Thanks for helping us find the best advertisers so that we can keep the show free. I love you forever and ever. Amen. Welcome. Welcome to this place, this storied place that is called Spontaneanation. Who am I? Oh, some call me the Space Cowboy. English people call me Morris. Deep cut for English people. Ladies and gentlemen, you are most welcome to Spontaneanation. My name is Paul F. Tompkins. I am your host for this hour of fun, of playing pretend. We're just kids at heart, all of us, especially kids. They're kids from the heart out. Starts with the heart. That's the first organ that's created in the mother's womb. I bet. Seems very important. I doubt they start with feet. I don't think it's like start at the bottom and now we hear. A full-grown baby. Did you know that most of Drake's songs are about the miracle of birth? The rest of them are about the Illuminati. Here's the breakdown of Drake's songs. 95% miracle of birth. Absolutely. 5% recipes. Hey, have you guys heard Drake's upside down angel food cake? That's my jam. Song of the summer. The remaining 5%, of course, are about the Illuminati. He's in favor of them, by the way. He's a member. They're not happy about us singing about it. Like, hey, Drake, we're trying to have a secret society here. Like, why do you think we're wearing these robes and shit? And he's like, I just love my secret society. I just want to share with everybody the great times that I have doing these ceremonies and stuff and running the world. Then the rest of the Illuminati are like, it's one thing. We talk about it here. We have a great time. We do those roasts. People don't need to know. Sometimes I think people do need to know stuff. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe I got frozen in a block of ice like Captain America. Weird applause break. That was like you wished that had happened to me. Yay, I wished you got frozen and then you woke up and everyone you knew was dead. It's very sad that he'll never again be reunited with Peggy Carter. It's even sad to reference in a comedic forum. Let's keep our eyes on the big picture, guys. Let's not get too bummed out about those fake people. But you're sensitive. I think that's wonderful. If I prick you, do you not bleed? Oh, I'm gonna prick everybody. I don't know if you saw the sign out front. It looks like one of those "we're recording" signs, but it's actually the host of the show is going to take a pin and stick it into your arm. Or leg. Not everyone gives you the choice, folks. That's the Spomtaneanation guarantee. Where do you want it, arm or leg? Ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful time to be alive. Thank you all for being here at this first live version of the 5 episodes old podcast. Spomtaneanation, sponsored as always by Hubris. We've been working with the Hubris people for quite some time. They're very supportive. Speaking of supportive, I'd like you to support the people that I'm going to bring out on stage right now. Now, as you know, or you don't. Look, if you know it, then you understand it. If you don't know it, then you're hearing it for the first time. God damn it, guys! Is there anyone here that has no idea what this show is? All right. It's a lot of this. This part's pretty much over. So if you were like reaching for your coat or whatever, hang in there. This is a podcast. This is a show that is completely in the moment. Everything is made up right in front of your very eyeballs. I am going to welcome some improviser friends of mine. I'll introduce them to you. We'll chat with them for a bit. And then we have a very special guest. Mr. Colin Hanks is here. He and I will have a brief free-form chat that will be started by a blind question submitted from our previous guest on the show. And then my improviser friends and I will do a narrative improv, meaning we're going to tell one story over the course of several minutes. I don't want to tell you how many because I don't want you to be counting them. It's more than 5. Somebody cracking a beer back there? Oh, guys, we got a hot one for you tonight. Simply everyone is drunk. Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome our first improviser to the stage, Mr. Craig Cackowski. Someone's clapping with their phone? Put your phone away. What are you doing? Or do you have a weird Indiglo watch that you were checking? Either way, I don't like it.
That's a thing that my fans do, Paul. They phone clap, so... Yeah.
How did that start?
The Cack Attackers?
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone knows how the cack attackers form. I want to zero in on the phone clapping.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, whenever I improvise, I ask people to constantly live tweet everything we say.
Yes.
And to not watch or listen to the show at all.
Yeah. Well, that's so you can transcribe it later and then put on a fully rehearsed production.
Yes.
Yes.
And so there's no time while live tweeting to actually clap with your hands, so they started to clap with their phone.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, can't they just live tweet the words clap, 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 clap?
Some do.
I leave that to the cack attackers.
Well, good to see that one cack attacker is representing tonight at Spontaneanation.
Cack, cack. Craig, thank you for being here.
Hey.
Go sit down.
All right.
Ladies, also gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mr. Marc Evan Jackson.
Great song.
It's a great song. That is a great song.
Marc, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, it is my legit honor. I'm excited about this.
Ooh, a legit
I don't know why
honor.
that's funny. It gets better.
I think so often in show business, people don't qualify the honors as
Sure.
being legitimate. I mean, look.
What I mean by that is this is exactly like a Broadway honor.
Is that an industry term that I don't know?
It is.
What does that mean?
Legit theater,
Legit theater, sure.
Broadway.
Oh,
This is nowhere close to a theatrical honor. You understand.
I'm out in the deep now. And my legs are getting tired. I'm not much with the arms when I paddle water. When I paddle water, when I tread water. I was thinking of the doggy paddle. Or
Paddle.
the dog paddle.
Paddle water.
Paddle water. I feel like we're paddling water right now, my friend.
Should I go sit down?
No. Marc, I want to ask you a very simple question. How's it going?
How much time do I have?
That much?
8:48?
Take 3. Don't tell them!
It's wrong, it's 9. Things are good, thank you. I feel good.
All right, go sit down.
This went well. This went well.
I don't like
Let
you.
the record show this went very well.
This guy. Go sit down.
Which chair's the trap?
Don't clap for that. I forbid it. No. I forbid it. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Janet Varney.
What's happening? What is happening?
I don't know.
What is happening right now?
You're giving me a very specific handshake.
I can't let go.
Which is, I'm not fully in. You see, I'm not fully into the hand.
Super weird
It's
and
just grabbing the fingers, but
Very
then-
grandma-y, but then like
With the other hand grabbing the outside of my palm. Janet, thank you for being here.
Thank you. No.
Oh, you don't like this? You don't like the praying hands bow?
It's so pompous.
This makes me. Can I tell you? This is my least favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, and maybe you'll understand this. It makes me think of Jeremy Piven. Doesn't it seem like this is a thing he'd be doing all the time? Just the hands, oh, thank you so much, thank you. You're
It doesn't
wonderful.
feel. I think it says good things about me, but this does not feel normal to me in any way. Like
It's
this is not
not.
a go-to.
No.
This is forced. You guys all should try this. This is very, very forced.
By the way, people don't even really pray like this. When they pray, if you're really praying, and I've done some praying.
I know you
You've
have.
prayed.
I know you have. Sure, I have.
We both came from religion.
We did.
When you're really praying, you're like, God, I need some help. It is the fingers interlaced like, come on.
Desperation begging.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
When is the last time you prayed?
I said a quick prayer to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ backstage
Of
for a
course.
great show. I asked for a great show. I humbly got down on my knees and I clasped my hands together and I asked for a great show. But then I got up and I was like, thank you, Lord.
Closed it out with the Piven.
Yeah. Yeah. I prayed to Jeremy Piven. Was I unclear about that?
No. That got lost in the sauce.
He's wonderful.
Janet Varney, please sit down.
Oh, okay. He stood up.
Ladies and gentlemen, everything you hear tonight will be scored by the magnificent Mr. Eban Schletter. Eban Schletter is a brilliant composer, musician, songwriter, compositrist, right songster, and a lawyer. Actually has a law degree. Isn't that weird? That's a true thing. That's why he's always very worried about when he makes little musical quotes in the songs. He's like, I hope we're not going to get sued for that quote from the Incredible Hulk theme. It's like, don't worry, my friend. Everyone associated with that show is dead. Except Lou Ferrigno, and I don't think the music will be a problem. Don't you? I will not tolerate any San Francisco hissing from the back of the stage. That's exactly
I said yikes, but I trailed off and you heard a hiss.
And I said,
Yeah.
Just play it, just play it. Remember the Incredible Hulk? And at the end, Dr. David Bruce Banner? They changed his name for the TV show because they didn't want it to sound, you know, he was Bruce in the comic books, and then they were worried, like, I don't know, audiences at home will think, this guy's queer. That doesn't sound like a masculine enough name for a guy who turns into a green monster. So he walks away. He's got to move on to the next town with that reporter in hot pursuit. Reporter wanted to expose him for being a Hulk. I know you're a Hulk. I'm paraphrasing. Sometimes you try to trip him up like, yeah, so, Dr. Banner, I just wanted to ask you a science question. Are you a Hulk? Also, what triggered the Hulk's Hulkness was that he would get angry. Stay out of people's business then. He was always putting himself in his... I haven't been in a fight since I was in the 5th grade. This guy's on the lam, right? Everywhere he goes, it's like, I better make a phone call from this insane biker bar. Stop going to places where they want to fight you. All right. I could talk about the Hulk all day long. And I almost did. But that's not why we're here tonight. What's going to happen, we're going to take a quick break. When we return, I'm going to introduce our special guest, Colin Hanks. He and I will ask him the question, the blind question submitted by our previous guest, and we will have a nice chat. So, please, listen to this ad that is coming up. I'm not talking to you people here, I'm talking to people listening wherever they are. Their dumb office jobs. I mean, look, we're in Los Angeles. We could talk about them like that. They're a bunch of Dilberts. But please listen to these ads. Okay. Be right back with more Spontaneanation. Oh, Mitch, I hope you can hear me. You're still in a coma. I wonder if you're comfortable on those hospital sheets. I guess I'm thinking about it because of the new sheets I bought from Parachute. Parachute is an online luxury bedding brand based in Venice Beach, California, and they've created a line of everyday bedding essentials, from sheets to duvet inserts, to enhance your sleep experience. You're having the ultimate sleep experience right now, I suppose. Parachute's bedding is premium quality and toxic-free, meaning there are no harmful chemicals or synthetic finishes used like in most bedding. It's high-quality bedding that you can afford. I mean, Mitch, can you even name what brand of sheets you have? I know I couldn't. Well, but then again, I couldn't even solve that riddle that troll asked us that one time, remember? Parachute found a void in the market and really set out to make buying sheets an enjoyable experience. And it was, Mitch, it was. Their website is straightforward and easy to use. I simply selected the bedding items I was seeking, my preferred fabrics and colors, and then I received them at my front door. It was so easy. But Mitch, maybe you'd like to hear about it from Spontaneanation host Paul F. Tompkins? Oh, I don't know. Thanks, Dolores. Yeah, Parachute sent me some sheets, and my wife and I love them. They're extremely comfortable. They look great. It's a pleasure to sleep on our bed. I feel that this is very personal now. I should not be talking about my wife and I and the pleasure that we have sleeping in our bed. It's private. But listen, I can testify to you. This is my testimony. The website really is easy to use. It could not be simpler. You can find stuff right away. You get it sent real fast. It's a great service. They are good sheets. Go to parachutehome.com/PFT, and Parachute will give you $25 off on your first order with PFT. That is parachutehome.com/PFT. Enter PFT for $25 off at checkout to start sleeping better today. Seriously, do it. You won't be sorry. Thanks, Paul. Oh, and you know, Mitch, the name Parachute reminds me of that time we had to bail out of that hijacked blimp. Oh, Mitch, I hope you wake up soon. Hey, Dolores. Mitch, how are you over there in the doorway and in this hospital bed at the same time? Oh, that's my twin brother, Rich. I've told you about him. No, you have not, Mitch. No, you have not. Parachute.com/PFT. Let's hang on to what we've got. Hey, everybody, Frankie Valli for Simply Safe Home Security. Hang on to what you've got, not just your possessions, but your very life with Simply Safe Home Security. Maybe you've wanted home security for a while, but didn't get it because it's always a huge hassle. Aggressive salespeople, bloated monthly fees, long-term contracts that lock you in. Just like I was locked into a contract with the Four Seasons and had to play every Elks Lodge, Roadhouse, and Bat Mitzvah in America till I could ditch those guys forever. But that's a tale for another time. Or just Red Jersey Boys. Simply Safe is different. It's easy. Go online to simplysafepaul.com. Check the price tag and you'll see it's way less than the quotes the other guys will give you. A few days later, Simply Safe is on your doorstep, up and running in 30 minutes. Now your home is protected by award-winning 24/7 professional monitoring. And it's only $15 a month, half what the big companies charge, and there's no contract or commitments. Go to simplysafepaul.com. Spontaneanation listeners get an exclusive 10% off. SIMPLISAFE, Paul.com. Hang on to what you've got with Simply Safe. Welcome back. You've seen my next guest in such television programs as Fargo. Sure. Such films as... Oh, no, he wasn't in Fargo. Orange County. I bet he's done, like, a play. Let's say... Arsenic and Old Lace. Ladies and gentlemen, as I reset the clock, of course, the famous clock resetting theme. Please welcome to Spontaneanation, Mr. Colin Hanks. For the listener at home, Colin came out and he pivened everyone, and then the cast were all back there pivoting each other. There was a whole lot of pivoting going on. Colin,
Improvise, I believe, is the new title of this podcast.
Improvise,
right?
What a dystopian future. Colin, here's my question submitted to you from our previous guest.
Okay.
Why did you choose that outfit today?
Great.
Oh, my wife will be so excited that person asked that question.
For the listener, you were wearing is that, now it's not a black, is it black?
Colin
the
is
jacket?
Wearing a black Levi's ensemble.
Surely there's music behind this.
A jacket, along with a Levi's pants, a dull gray, if you will.
A slate.
Red Wing boots, steel toe, for no reason whatsoever. And a T-shirt from a record store in New Orleans called Peaches. Modeled after CBGB's logo. You didn't get it? Don't worry, neither did I.
Were people clapping for New Orleans or the record store?
New Orleans.
Are you saying a little of both? Are you familiar with Peaches, the record store? You've heard of it before.
It's legit.
Warranted applause.
It's legit. It used to be a Tower Records, which is why I have it.
Oh, you love that Tower Records.
I love that Tower Records. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about why I'm wearing this outfit.
Why did you choose that outfit today?
Why did I choose this outfit today?
Can I also ask you to bend your microphone a little bit back from your goddamn mouth?
It's a little hot.
That's right.
Is it okay?
It was a little hot. Yeah, it's a little hot.
Hot mic. A little hot.
I was worried about your plosive piece.
Well, I'm wearing this microphone because you asked me.
That's
it is
true.
Part of the ensemble.
That's true.
No, why did I wear this? This is sort of just like what I'm wearing now.
Meaning, like, you have a sort of a personal uniform almost.
A little bit.
That you have these things that you like. Well, I totally understand this.
Yes.
I have other friends who they'll go through, like, for a year, this is kind of the thing that they wear.
Yes, and I have found that this jacket in particular, this style of jacket.
It's a jean jacket.
It's just a jean Levi's jacket. It is a versatile piece of clothing.
Go on.
Yes. I have two of these, one in black and then one in a traditional blue denim.
Right. The blue is for every day, the black is in case you have to go to a funeral.
Yeah. Or if I just want to look hip. And I actually, this is totally true. I wear these because I knew that we were going to be wearing these mics.
Certainly.
And I have found that on press junkets, which I go on from time to time.
PJs, we call them in the business.
I've never heard of that term, but sure. They can be very helpful. They have like a secret pocket. Well, it's not a secret, but it's not a secret.
They have a forbidden pocket.
It's a forbidden pocket. And I find that it's very helpful to put the microphone battery pack inside the pocket so that I don't have to put it on my belt or any other place. So I wear these jackets quite a bit, and it's better than wearing. I'm not a very fashionable man, such as yourself or say John Hodgman, who wear nice suits with the cufflinks and all that sort of stuff. That's really just for events. So when it's sort of casual,
sure.
As I like to be,
everyday.
this is the everyday look for me.
Well, fashion has changed so much by this point in history where you can really wear whatever you want to anything.
Yeah.
There's very few occasions where you can't wear just whatever you want.
True.
Right? Like there's certain buildings that might not let you in to a place, but like people, I've found that people that like have to go to a wedding, it's such a hardship for them, like to wear long pants
or shoes.
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
There was the other night. Was going to a baseball game with a friend of mine, and someone else had arranged the tickets for us. And I said, hey, where are the tickets? They're like, oh, we're going to like the Lexus Dugout Club. And I had remembered
the LDC.
You've heard of it. I had remembered years ago. This is probably maybe 10 years ago. A friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours, had invited us to no, this is hilarious, by the way. Just wait for it. Okay. Because you'll see why this is ridiculous. A friend of ours invited us to go to a Dodger game. It was on the July 4th weekend. He's like, I got these great tickets to the Dodgers. The San Francisco Giants are in town. I'm a big Giants fan. They said, well, let's go. I got these tickets to like some restaurant club within Dodger Stadium. And we said, okay,
and that's
great.
not to derail your story. That's always weird to me that there's a full business that's operating inside another business.
Yes. So we get there early, and it is summertime. It is a baseball game.
Men are in their shirt sleeves.
Yes. I'm wearing shorts. I did wear shoes. I did not wear flip-flops.
God bless you.
Seriously. God bless me. So we go to this restaurant, and the restaurant had a dress code, and you needed to...
The restaurant inside the baseball stadium.
The restaurant inside the baseball stadium had a dress code.
Was it baseball uniforms? Because that would have been... if it were my baseball stadium restaurant...
That would make more sense than needing to wear a coat and a tie to go to this restaurant. So we walk in and they said, well, clearly you guys can't go in like this. And so they gave us loaner jackets and ties that were about 5 sizes too big.
Yeah, to shame you.
To shame me. And we go, and within 2 seconds, we realized this is a horrible mistake that we've made. Like, we should not have come. Like, we should not have come.
Now, why? Because you have to wear these borrowed clothing?
Yes, yeah.
And you feel uncomfortable?
Yes.
Because you look dumb.
I dressed for a baseball game.
Yes. But so you're wearing shorts and sneakers, and then you got this big and tall jacket on.
Yes. I was in college, but I looked like I was dressed for kindergarten.
Right.
On picture day.
Right.
Where they only take the photo from the waist up.
Wait, were kids doing that on picture day? They're going in like anchor men? Where it's like, it doesn't matter what I wear below the waist.
There's no point. Yeah, there's no point.
What's your frame? What's your frame? Okay.
All kindergartners walk in going, is this going to be a cowboy? This is a cowboy shot? That is an actual showbiz term, by the way. Not the PJs, as discussed earlier.
You'll see. You'll all see. You'll all see.
We walk in, and we sit down, and me and my friends, we sit there for a good 15 minutes, and no one has come up and said, like, hey, welcome, what would you like to order? And that is when we realize, oh, no, this is an extremely fancy buffet. So, as most buffets are. So we get up and
there's so many things.
And
many things.
We go to town on this buffet.
Sure.
It's crab legs. It's a really nice.
Hey,
buffet,
you had
guys.
me at crab legs.
This is no Sizzler. This is Dodger Stadium. This is classic. And so we get all this food and we eat and all that sort of stuff. And then it's getting close to for the game to start.
I forgot there was a game.
It's a baseball game. We're here to see a baseball game.
That was the prime mission.
The prime mission
was to go see this baseball game.
Super quick side story. John Lovitz sang the national anthem.
How did he do?
I have no idea. Because we had actually taken ecstasy, so I don't know.
Did I forget to mention?
I wasn't going to mention that part. But when John Lovitz started singing the national anthem, we laughed for a long time. A long time.
Did you?
But I'm getting ahead of myself.
No, hold on a second. Well, we're gonna stay right here for a while. Now you're a huge baseball fan.
I am, yes.
Did you want to be even a bigger baseball fan? I feel like there's a way I could love baseball even more.
Guys, I love baseball so hard right now. God. Oh my God, I could hear the pitch. I hear it. I heard that strike.
There was an actual crack of the bats. Like, that's not just a figure of speech. It was a crack.
I was a young man.
Of course.
I didn't know any better.
That's right.
There were fireworks after the game because it was 4th of July. There were so many things at the time that made this seem like a great idea.
Sure.
Nothing. The only bad thing that happened was when we finished the buffet, we got the bill. And it was expensive. And there was this mutual moment of all of us just looking at that bill, just going, well, we can't just run out because we got to give these ties and jackets back. We had a conversation, how quickly can you get that tie off?
So you guys are young enough.
It's a big jacket, so I can drop it quickly.
Now, are you guys young enough where a credit card is not an option? No one has a credit card.
No. Luckily, a credit card was barely an option.
But the first plan was we will calmly take off our oversized jackets and stained ties and just gently rest them on our chair backs. And then one by one we'll go to the men's room, never to return.
I do remember that of all the things I did not think I would be talking about.
Well, you chose that outfit. Touche. I do remember the maitre d' spent so much time and energy making it possible for us to attend this buffet that I just felt that it was important to maintain appearances. Sure.
In my shorts and this far too big jacket that I just said okay, look, if you all pay for my gas for the next couple of weeks, I'll make this go away.
Mm-hmm.
And
make this go away. Oh, the fixer is here.
And let's just get to our seats where hopefully things can just calm down a bit. And then John Lovitz started singing the national anthem.
While you're still in the restaurant.
No. By the time we sat down, it was okay, finally, we're cool. Everything's going to be all right.
We can do our drugs.
And then...
Because when did you take the ecstasy?
Before we had gotten into the ballpark. It was we parked. No, we parked and then said, okay, we're here for the next 6 hours.
When did it kick in then
Around the time that Lovitz started singing the national anthem.
That's when you knew. That's when you knew. Oh,
that's
okay,
when I knew.
Guys, it's happening.
Guys, this is happening. We all felt very patriotic. We really did. Very patriotic.
By laughing at John Lovitz singing the national anthem?
No, just the way that he sang it. We just felt like he really loved America. And we did too.
So it's just laughter of pure joy of being alive and American at the same time.
Watching the national pastime.
When you were a kid, did you go through phases where you would kind of wear a personal uniform?
Yeah, yes, definitely, for sure. I mean, everybody has their own sort of like eras. And the thing that I always find really funny now being older is whenever I look at photos, you always sort of go, what was I thinking? Mm-hmm. Honestly, like, what was I thinking at that time? And that is a constant throughout history now. I mean, if you were in the 70s and you were in the bell-bottom era, and then in the 80s, you look at your bell-bottom photos, you go, what was I thinking?
Right.
They said as they had like stuffed, shoulder pads and hair like gelled up and over to the side. And then that happens again. So it's a cycle. Yeah, there was a period where I remember in high school, there was a period where I would wear shorts to school, but I would wear thermal long johns underneath the shorts to combat the cold weather that I was experiencing in my
So
mind.
Would it be shorts year round?
It would be shorts. Yeah, that was how you could wear shorts year round. You would wear shorts in the summer, and then in the wintertime you say, hey, with these thermal long johns, I can wear these shorts for the wintertime.
Were there other people doing this as well?
There were other people doing it as well. The biggest uniform that I remember, I had a friend of mine, his name was Elliot, but we called him L Bear.
Sure.
E.L. Bear.
Was he a bear?
No, he wasn't.
Okay. I feel like the listener probably would have had that question. So
he was a big guy, and he was a water polo player, and he had a huge red afro, and he wore a fishing cap, and that was his uniform. Mm-hmm. And I had noticed that all of the water polo players. I grew up in Sacramento, California, and all of
state capital.
That is true. It's a geography lesson for you guys.
From a geography expert.
And so one of the things that I noticed that all the water polo players did. Now keep in mind, I'm wearing like the Doc Martens, the Chucks, the thermal underwears, whatever.
Absolutely.
All of the grunge, and
all of the grunge.
All of the grunge.
Simply all of it.
I wore simply all of the grunge. L Bear and the other water polo players had. I still call them that, by the way.
Sure.
They had these special brand of Adidas, they're not flip-flops, but sandals.
Yes, like slide-on kind of.
Yes, slide-on sandals.
What are they called?
Shower shoes? I say let's go for it.
Shower shoes.
Let's go
there
for it.
There we go. Ratified.
So, ratified, moved, seconded.
New business.
So they would always wear the shower shoes, the sandal thing. Anyway, so they would wear them for years. I mean, they would never throw them away. I still have my pair from high school, by the way, because of course I went out and bought a pair because all my friends.
Well, the water polo guys made it look so cool.
Yeah. I was not a water polo dude, but L Bear had worn his for so long that the band had popped off, like the glue had melted.
Right.
And this was before they had created or I don't know if it was before they created it, but it was before L Bear knew about shoe glue.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? To
I know
keep
exactly
the
what you mean.
soles in.
Yes.
I'm sure you do.
Yes.
Yeah. And so L Bear just took a hammer and some nails and just nailed it into nailed the little band back in. And so he had just these nails, and keep in mind in Sacramento, where they have weather, it would rain, and so he would just have these rusty nails in his sandals. And even then, I was smart enough to go, that's actually kind of dangerous. You might want to think about getting some new sandals. He never did.
Did he eventually fall victim to tetanus?
That's another thing I didn't want to talk about today.
Colin Hanks, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Stay right there.
I'm right here.
Now I'm going to ask Colin to write down a location for our improv and a question for our next guest. And then when we come back after this break, Craig and Marc and Janet and myself will perform some improv based on Colin's location when Spontaneanation returns! Oh, hello, my friends. It's me, the Contraptionaire, and this episode is brought to you by the Sagas V Squared. Now, other smartphone makers are happy with giving you less so they can make more. Confidentially, it's the first law of contraptionry. But the Sagas V Squared is packed with industry-leading tech. Up to 464 gigs of storage, a 21-megapixel camera that shoots 4K video, some Harman Kardon speakers, lag-free wireless HD streaming to your TV, and Lord help us, the phone is waterproof. Now, what are you trying to do, Sagas V people? Run other contraption makers out of business? It's no wonder Gizmag called the V Squared a beast of a smartphone, and Forbes deemed it a top disruptive innovation at CES 2015. The only magazine that's ever mentioned one of my contraptions was the Savannah Penny Saver, and even that write-up was a warning to Piggly Wiggly shoppers that I was not affiliated with the market, but rather just a, quote, nut in the parking lot. Still, no such thing as bad publicity. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, well, I've never heard of Sagas. Good for you. Be suspicious of any new contraption. But the Sagas is unfamiliar because they've been working behind the scenes, making software for other major smartphone companies for the past decade. But after watching other companies water down tech to increase profits, Sagas had enough. They said, good day, other companies. A very good day to you indeed. Then the contraptionists at Sagas have taken all their industry-leading tech and launched their first smartphone, the V Squared. It's on Indiegogo right now. Head over to Indiegogo.com and type V Squared into the search bar. Buy V Squared today and support tech that pushes the boundaries of possibility. Farewell, my contraption-loving friends. Call me on your new Sagas V and we'll arrange a meetup at the Piggly Wiggly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Spontaneanation. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Don't put yourselves out. We are ready for our improv. Thank you, Colin. Colin Hanks has grabbed some waters for the cast. All right. Now we are ready to do our improv. We've received our location. And as we do this improv, we have, as we always do, our sound effects. If we want to move laterally in time, things are happening concurrently. A scene is happening at the same time as a scene that we're performing. You will hear this cut to sound effect. Cut to. Okay? If we flash back, someone's having a memory. We're going backwards in time. You will hear this flashback sound. Classic harp glissando. If we want to return to the present day from such a flashback, or if we are in the present and wish to go into the future, you will hear this sound, a flash forward sound effect. It's mysterious, like the future. I hope you remember what those sounds mean. And now, oh, pen. All right. Are you ready to receive?
There's
our
no way.
location?
No, not at all.
Well, it's going to happen anyway.
All right.
Our location provided by Mr. Colin Hanks is a dental convention in Scottsdale, Arizona. There's more. On the hottest day of the year.
Have fun, guys.
Hey,
Gotta say, pretty nice buffet for a dental convention.
it's not bad. It's not bad. You know what I love about this restaurant? It's in a hospital.
Yeah. And the hospital is within a convention center.
Yeah. It's convenient.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Oh, they got crab legs and,
Ooh, crab arms.
There's a distinct difference, and I
Oh,
appreciate a man who can tell the
Absolutely.
difference.
Well, you know, I grew up near the ocean.
May I ask where?
Oh,
And which ocean?
yeah. You may. Are you familiar with the Caspian Sea? I grew up in Narnia.
Wait, did you live near the Dawn Treader?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The family next door to us owned that boat.
Oh.
It was written up in Wooden Boat magazine.
Okay.
Used to be a subscriber, then I moved, and it's so hard to catch up.
I know. Well, I hope the current tenants of your place are enjoying it. Hey, do you mind if I put this tray down? It's awful heavy on this, the hottest day of the year.
Well, of course, they got the AC blowing here.
Of course they do.
Us dentists aren't used to such hot weather.
It's true. You know, we work in these little rooms all day, just looking at people's mouths, being disgusted by what we find there, and scolding them.
Orthodonture, my specialty.
Oh, I do that thing where you knock teeth out with a little hammer.
Just barbarism.
Yeah, barbarism. Yeah. That's not the name we came up with, but that's the name that society put on it.
Right.
But
I'm Dr. Harp Glissando.
Dr. Baseball Ecstasy, nice to meet you.
Wait. How's that arm meat?
That's a good crab arm.
You're not the doctor. You're not the Dr. Baseball Ecstasy who wrote that paper on finding things in fillings.
You read that?
I'm here to give a talk on that paper at this conference.
Well, yeah, that's me, yeah.
This is a fateful meeting, Dr. Baseball Ecstasy.
It is indeed, Dr. Harp Glissando. Pretty good hammers here, too, huh?
Great hammers.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I was a little offended by the dress code.
Yeah, what's up with that? They said... It's all crab costumes?
They could not find a crab costume that fit me.
No, me neither. Look at this. You think I'm this big?
The legs look like arms and the arms look like legs.
Exactly. I mean, if they told me, of course I would have worn my own crab costume.
Sure. I got a lobster costume myself, you know. Dentists love to dress as crustaceans, as you know.
Yeah, of course.
So how's the barbarism business in Narnia?
You know...
lot of hammers.
Yep.
A lot of pictures of lions on the wall.
Okay,
Do you want the mallet or the...
Well, let's see. You're a fawn, right?
I am a fawn and I'm feeling great.
Okay. But you do want your teeth knocked out with a little hammer.
I feel like that's you talking.
Well, I mean, one way or another, you're here in my office.
It was a routine checkup?
That's right. It is a routine checkup.
Excuse me, I don't have an appointment, but I am Aslan.
Hey, Your Majesty, if you don't mind, I'll leave you with my hygienist, June.
What? I wouldn't. You're going to train for this.
You're gonna be fine. He's really nice. He's super mellow now. He died and he came back to life, and so he's not like sweating the small stuff anymore.
I'll be in the wardrobe. In the spare room. That's the end of my reference level. Oh, I'm here because of Turkish Delight. I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah, that's why we gotta knock your teeth out with a little hammer.
This is such an honor, Mr. Aslan. Last week we had the witch in here, and she was a real bitch.
It's too hot. It's too cold.
So you can see how trying that was for us.
Yes, that was a very thorough anecdote. I bit a centaur, and now my incisor is all
Janky?
jinky. Thank you.
Well, first I like to sort of give everybody's mane a pet to calm them down.
Everybody has a mane that comes in here?
We have a dress code, so
yes.
if you heard that when we hang a little guy on you.
I know nobody did anything with me as I walked in, so I thought I was up to code right away.
Now, if you don't mind, I do need to open your jaws real wide and kind of stick my head in to see.
Yes.
To just
Yes,
get it.
I'm not gonna bite you. I am a lion, but
Wait, you're not telling the truth? I wish my boss would have heard that. He thinks I'm not funny. Okay, you still have a little bit of the centaur in here. I can't tell if it's the horse part or the man part.
It's the man part.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna have to get into this.
So, that's what it's like.
Sure.
Celebs come in. We ask him for a headshot, put it up on the wall.
That was a very thorough anecdote.
Thank you very much.
That was good.
Specificity is the soul of narrative.
You just read that off the wall.
Yeah. All these wonderful inspirational sayings just to remind you, we got to connect with our patients,
Yeah. Hey, did you bring your hygienist to this conference, by the way?
She's around here somewhere, yeah.
Yeah.
June, you remember her name from the story.
Of course.
How about you? Did you bring anybody?
Well, I am married, but Mrs. Glissando is not here.
Oh, dental convention rules. I hear you.
Yes, winning at a buffet, in a hospital, in a convention center in Scottsdale on the hottest day of the year, you can sleep with anybody you want to.
Especially if you're wearing a borrowed crab costume.
Yeah, I'm not worried. Based on what you're describing, you go forth, you do whatever you need to do in your little crab costume, and I think our marriage is going to be fine.
Really, because I'm planning on getting tons of hygienist tail this weekend.
They may be pretty, but they ain't got my smarts. Also, don't say tail, because that implies that they're wearing lobster outfits, and that would be ridiculous.
Well, what are you planning on doing this weekend, Mrs. Glissando?
I'm gonna get together with a couple of girls, play some cards, you know.
Oh, you girls and your cards.
Yeah, last week I won a pair of steel-toed boots. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for, but...
Congratulations, you won a pair of steel-toe boots. What are you going to use them for?
I don't know.
You're so lucky. Every time we play one of these card games with the announcer, you always win.
What can I say? I'm a winner, you're a loser.
Yeah, I sure am. Well, this is the last time you're going to be seeing me. So, thanks for your moderately warm friendship.
Well, you have a good time this weekend, hon.
Thanks, baby. I'll try to come up with a lot of great anecdotes for you when you get back.
No. Oh. I don't even know how we're gonna go forward with this. Oh.
Hey, no rush, pal. You don't have to get everything at the buffet right now.
You don't know what's happening. It's a total disaster. This convention may as well close.
Why? What's happening?
Obviously, you've heard about the things we're finding in fillings.
Yeah. Oh, have I ever?
Wait a second, you look familiar.
Oh, do I?
You're not.
Yes, Dr. Baseball Ecstasy.
Of the Narnia ecstasies.
You're the one I wanted to run into least.
Why's that?
Because of what's gone down, what's happened, what's transpired.
Okay, I sure wish you'd tell us.
The fabled dental pearl, found in a filling? It's Mercer.
It's what?
We didn't catch that, pal.
Yeah.
Did time not slow for everyone?
No. It's like you were talking normal and then you were doing like a Silence of the Lambs impression.
No, we're trying to...
Am I a great big fat lady?
No, look. We're trying to communicate shocking information. Going Ted Levine is not the best way to go about it.
That is... It's weird. Sorry, the pearl is missing.
What?
The pearl is missing.
The pearl is missing?
Dr. Harp Glissando, your speech begins in 5 minutes. Please report to Elevator Music Lounge A.
Sorry, I gotta go to Elevator Music Lounge. I don't know if you heard that announcement.
No, I did. My ears work pretty good, even though I listen to people screaming in pain all day long. Listen, you do what you gotta do. I gotta find out what happened to that dental pearl. Hey, good luck on your speech. Speech!
As prepared. Speech.
Well, as always, I like to warm up with a few dental-based jokes.
35 minutes later.
And then they were all out of floss. So. Thank you, dentists of Scottsdale. All right. Look, I was here to give a speech on Dr. Baseball Ecstasy's renowned paper on the things you find in fillings. but I find myself unable to give this speech today.
What? Gasp!
Heckle! Heckle!
Disapproval!
Faint!
Mutter, mutter, mutter.
Please don't hold back, audience. Let me know how you really feel.
Hubbub!
By shouting out your emotions.
Boredom!
I gave you 35 minutes of dental jokes, okay?
What? 35 minutes later.
Okay, to appease you, I just did my set again.
So it was planned.
Confused!
Look, the pearl that was found in the filling is missing.
Oh, hubbub! Hubbub!
And I know we have a lot planned for the dental convention this weekend.
What?
Yeah, just let us know when you finish, sweetie, because I got John Lovitz here to sing the national anthem.
What's the holdup? Why can't I just go out? I drank a bottle of honey.
I'm so sorry. There's some sort of protest about you performing that we haven't been able to clarify.
But
what's
I'm so
happening.
American. Why?
I don't know.
John,
I don't know.
I'm
I'm so
sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry. I
so
didn't know that he was going to go 30 minutes with dental jokes. Everyone here has heard him before. But listen, I'm working so hard to make sure that you get your 45 minutes up on stage for all the dentists.
Thank you.
You're very
Thank you for
welcome.
that.
You're very welcome. I'll be right back, okay? Let me make sure he's off stage. Do you need anything, Mr. Lovitz? Would you like some water?
Hydration!
Still boredom.
Look, I know that you're all really here to see international superstar John Lovitz sing the second and fourth stanzas of the national anthem. As per dentist tradition. But I don't know if you're taking the theft or at least the disappearance of this pearl seriously enough.
Is anybody working on the case?
Thank you for asking. This would be a great time to
Sure.
cut away to what's going on with Dr. Baseball Ecstasy.
June, thank heavens.
I've been looking everywhere for the pearl, doctor, but I haven't been able to find it.
Hey, something about that guy reading a newspaper intrigues and concerns me. Why don't you go up, give him one of your patented June Maine rubs,
Okay.
then we'll get him talking.
All right. Thank you for suggesting the only thing I'm good at. Hi. I haven't seen anyone be that
I'm
interested.
not a private detective.
I wasn't suggesting that you were. I was just going to comment on your newspaper reading.
Oh. Don't mind the holes in just one side. They're not for my eyes to look through.
Where's the pearl?
Pearl? Why, I'm a businessman.
You have to slip it in. You have to ask normal questions and then slip it in.
okay,
That's
all
right.
Let's try this again. You mind?
You're enjoying your newspaper. That must be something that you really... Oh, you're a private detective!
Well, you just did what I did. How was that better?
I don't know. I thought it was more conversational, I guess.
No, it was the same.
Oh, I love a good Maine rub while in a crab costume. All right, I'll tell you.
No.
I'm the hotel detective for this hospital convention center.
That's right. There's a hotel inside of the hospital, inside of the convention center. It's a business and a business and a business.
It's only 3 rooms, but they still need a detective.
I'm not even the good one. What? No, I'm new. That's why the holes in this newspaper are so
It's
huge.
not great. It's not great. they're
My
not
focal
great.
length is really short.
They're like orange size. It's not.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I heard there was a caper, something about a missing pearl.
Yes!
The
dental
pearl's
filling.
gone missing.
It's
The
the-
famous pearl.
Famous pearl found inside a filling.
I think I may have solved the case.
What? Where is it?
He is really very good. He's very good. I wanted to tell him, and I don't even have it.
You don't have it?
No.
Then I think I know. Where is it?
See?
He's pretty good.
Right?
Listen,
Could you tell my boss? Because he does not believe in me.
I'll fill out the comment card,
Okay.
yes. But not right now.
Use pen. He just.
Before I introduce Mr. Lovitz, I think you should know I dropped acid about 10 minutes ago. Have you started to feel it yet? And now all of you sound like Buffalo Bill to me. What are you, about a size 14?
It puts the lotion in the basket.
You also appear to me all as crayfish.
Monk, you're out of line.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
John.
Hail Satan, our
Have you?
No, we've already.
You forgot.
We know you're there.
No, we.
I was hoping you'd forgotten who I am.
No, we know.
Listen, we have a lead.
Oh, those are good.
Apparently, this dentist is having an acid freakout.
No.
And some people tried to make him think he was losing his mind. I think they were trying to get him to like stare into the sun or something until he went blind. But one of them had a suspicious bulge in his jacket pocket. It was like a, like a nice slim fit jacket. But I think there was a secret pocket. Unless he had
secret pocket?
Okay, all right.
You
Look,
can. You,
don't keep looking through the newspaper.
Still me.
Don't.
Some
Yes, we
would
know.
say the forbidden pocket.
You.
Whom we have yet to meet.
No, I'm Aslan still.
He gets around. He gets around.
My voice sounds different in Scottsdale.
Well, it's so dry here.
It's so dry.
And I think we
Very
forgot.
hot.
It's the hottest
It's
day of
the
the year.
hottest day.
Yeah.
The very hottest.
Yeah, we've been indoors for most of this, so
That's
it doesn't
right.
really
'Cause
figure
that's
in.
how a convention
I was born in
works.
this
Exactly.
hospital.
Yeah. You what?
You've never seen the outside.
I've never left.
Oh, I'm so torn between solving this mystery and finding out more details about your life.
I'd go with me, but. And then in 8th grade, they were like, "Should you get out?" And I was like, "No, I'm good."
Hey, listen. We've been friends a long time, but your stories are boring. So maybe in the future.
When'll that come?
Well, probably pretty soon. Choose your moments wisely when you want to tell people your personal details.
Oh, and don't wear that outfit.
And then in 9th grade, not a lot happened.
Okay,
September came, and I want to say October.
hey, can I tell you, I'm not finished filling out the comment card yet.
I'm not finished with my 12th year on the planet.
I'm going all the way from excellent down to poor.
Did you just say
Hey
you're not
guys,
finished with
it's
your
me,
12th year?
Jeremy Piven. Anyone here a dentist?
What a pleasure.
Listen,
my God.
I've been busy shooting the Entourage movie. I think I got a sugar bug in my teeth. Is there any dentist here can take a look at it and see if
Is
I don't
there?
have a cavity?
Well, I seems
I think
to be the only
you're the
one.
only one.
Let's
He's
take
the
a look
only
there,
one.
Mr.
Take a
Piven.
look. Just take a look. I gotta get back to shooting, okay?
All right. Okay, it looks like you have over 30 teeth. And you say one of them is giving you trouble?
Yeah, one of them's giving me trouble. It's in the back.
June Rockheimer, please.
Sure.
Mr. Piven, what I'm going to do is a procedure known as barbarism. And
You're in very good hands with Dr. Ecstasy, though.
Okay, that's
Dr.
fine.
Baseball Ecstasy.
And wait. Am I still gonna be able to eat fish once you do this?
I know this one. Could you before?
Yeah, I could. I like fish. I eat a lot of fish.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Can I eat fish?
Yeah. No,
Yeah, maybe it'll be different mode of eating than previously thought. Do you like smoothies?
Sure, as long as I can blend up my fish, I'm good.
Oh, all right then. You are in luck because I'm going to knock out all your fucking teeth with a hammer.
Okay, great.
All right. Here we go. All right, Mr. Piven, how do you feel? There we go.
Thank you.
See
He's
you
never
at
been
Nobu.
so articulate.
I see you know. Anybody see Entourage when it comes out in theaters? It's not gonna be on TV anymore.
How many nerves did you hit?
Oh, all of them. I'm pretty thorough. Wait. Oh my God. What's
that?
this?
What?
It's
That.
it's
It's simply current brew.
are you okay?
Oh my God. The gentle pearl. That thing is enormous.
I'm having a hard time figuring out how this is a Christian parable.
There we go. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The mystery of the dental pearl. It was in Jeremy Piven's mouth the whole time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Colin Hanks, do you have anything you'd like to promote to the people?
I love all of you. Thank you very much. And I love Paul F. Tompkins. And Janet. And Craig.
Janet Varney, what would you like to promote to the people?
Oh,
Nothing? You're real bushel hiders with your lights. Marc Evan Jackson? All right. Craig Cackowski.
I got a lot of stuff coming up. I made a practice TV show that hopefully will be a real TV show.
Practice TV show.
Some call them
Cardboard sets, our parents' clothes, the whole nine. Well, good luck. Do you think you'll know by the time this is available to people?
There'll be a PJ, I'm sure.
Yes.
Oh, good luck at that
We're
PJ,
scheduling a
dude.
PJ, yeah.
timer.
Wear your special jacket. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank everyone at Earwolf for hosting this podcast. I would like to thank Largo at the Coronet. Please give them a round of applause. It is great to be home again. I've missed doing a monthly show here. I'm very happy to be back again doing this. And if you were listening to this wherever you are, please come to Largo and check out the shows here because this is an amazing place that means a great deal to me. Thank you very much to Mr. Eban Schletter. Eban Schletter has various albums for sale. You should go online to ebanschletter.com and find them and buy them because Eban Schletter is only the best. Colin Hanks on Twitter.
Yes.
Janet Varney on Twitter. Cackowski on Twitter. Just Cackowski.
Shout out to the Cack Attackers.
Cack Attackers! Marc
your
Evan
phones,
Jackson, everyone. Marc Evan Jackson on Twitter and Eban Schletter on Twitter. I am PF Tompkins on Twitter, and I am very grateful to all of you for coming out to this first show. Our next show will be June
employment.
Paul has a line item that says 4 p.m. staph infection.
That's the Earwolf studio calendar. So get ready for the new podcast,
Staph infection.
That will be recorded on June 19th as we are doing our show here. June 19th. Guys, thank you very much. We will see you next time. Good night. Supper and presenting. Thank you. Always on the lookout for the next breakthrough smartphone? Well, here it is. The Sage's V Squared. It has more industry-leading tech than any other phone. Up to 464 gigs of storage, a 21-megapixel camera that shoots 4K video, Harman Kardon speakers, lag-free wireless HD streaming to your TV, and get this, the phone is waterproof. Support great tech. Go to Indiegogo.com and type V Squared into the search bar and buy a V Squared today. This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich, Scott Ackerman, and Paul F. Tompkins. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com. The wolf dead.